me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we are doing my October book haul. In the month of October, I only bought 3 books, and the rest came from my book subscription box. So let's just go ahead and get started with this video. The first book, and one of the 3 that I bought, is Fairy Tale Volume 8 by Hiro Mashima. Every month I'm trying to get to read one of them, and I'm currently on volume 8. It's in my October TBR. I'll be leaving that link somewhere on the eye. And in this, we just follow a whole bunch of people. Our main characters are Lucy, who's a celestial witch. She works with like the zodiac signs like Libra, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, stuff like that. We follow Natsu, who is a fire wizard. His magic power is fire. Happy, the talking flying cat. Gray, whose power is ice power. And Ezra, who's like this almost second in command. Right now they are at war with another magical guild, and it's like them versus the fairy tale. I absolutely love it. Cannot wait to read this one. This is one of the books I got in my September Fairy Loot unboxing. I'll leave that somewhere on the eye. And this is the add-on book. This is Beast of Prey, and this is just basically we follow someone named Kyofi, who is a beekeeper at the famous night zoo, under caring for fearsome creatures to pay off her family's debts, until she mistakenly unleashes a wild and mysterious power that sends a night zoo up in flames. And then we follow another person named Ikon, who is determined to become an elite warrior like his father and his brother, until the fire at night zoo throws his destiny into a disaster, and he is cast out forever. Together they must work to try to capture the beast and save their families. I'm looking forward to reading this. It seems very interesting. And then the book that we got from September at Fairy Loot is Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmer, and this is just basically we follow a girl named Tessa, and in her world, in her kingdom, there is a plague going on, and the only people who are really surviving it are the royal people. So every night her and her best friend sneak out, they get the cure, they make the cure, and they try to give it out to the poor people in their town, but it ends up getting eliminated. So she tries to sneak into the palace to try to get it, and she meets the prince and stuff like that. Absolutely love Bridget Kemmer's books. Cannot wait to see what this one has in store for us. My Fairy Loot unboxing will be somewhere on the eye. It's probably going to go up before this one. Then from our August one, which I didn't record, our other bonus book is After Love by Tanya Beer, and we follow a girl named Ash, and she basically gets into a car accident, but she is able to come back as a ghost and basically like help her girlfriend, who is still alive, come to terms with the fact that she is dead, she's not coming back, and she is a ghost. I love the pink spray edges. I like how in the August one they like tried to do a design with this, and not like in September it was very plain. This seems very interesting, and I do want to read it. It's broken into 2 parts, the before and the after, like the before the accident and after the accident. A lot of people love this, so hopefully I love it too. Then I believe this is from Owl Crate, our August one. Didn't record it either. And it's A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. This one we follow a girl named Felicity Morrow, and she's back at the Dalloway School, perched in the Catskill Mountain. The centuries-old ivy-covered campus was home until the death of her girlfriend. Now, after years, she's returned to finish high school. She even has her old room in Goodwin House, the exclusive dormitory rumored to be haunted by the spirit of 5 Dalloway students, girls some say were witches. The Dalloway 5 all died mysteriously, one after the other, right on Goodwin's ground. Witchcraft is woven into Dalloway's past. The school doesn't talk about it, but the students do. In secret rooms and shadowy corners, girls convey. And before her girlfriend died, Felicity was drawn to the dark. She's determined to leave that behind now, but it's hard when Dalloway's occult history is everywhere, and when the new girl won't let her forget. It's Alice Halley's first year, and she's already amassed a loyal following. A prodigy novelist at 17, Alice is a so-called method writer. She's eccentric and brilliant, and Felicity can't shake the pull she feels to her. A lot of people enjoyed this. I believe Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte read this and really loved it. I love the silver on it, and like this. I think I'm gonna flip it and keep it this way. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this. And then the other book we got in our August Owl Crate was These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. And this is about a Sealy court. So we follow Faye. Bree would do anything before making a deal with the Fae. Death is preferable to their vicious schemes. But when her sister is taken by the king of the Unseelie court, there is nothing Bree wouldn't do to get her back, including making a deal with the king himself to steal 3 magical relics from the rival Sealy court. Gaining unfettered access to the Sealy court is easier said than done. Bree's only prince is supposed as a potential bride for Prince Rowan, the Sealy's prince, whose knight not quite as wicked as she once thought. Unwilling to let her heart distract her, she accepts help from a band of unseelie misfits with their own secret agenda. But as Bree spends time with their mysterious leader Finn, she finds herself struggling to resist his seductive charm. And then this is just gorgeous. And I love how at Fairy Loot they have the designs on the books. It makes it really like stand out. I'm looking forward to that because I love anything with Fae and all of that. Then I got one of my most anticipated releases. I bought this, and it is Steel Striker by Marie Lu. This is the second and final book in the Sky Hunter duology. And this one we follow a girl named, what was her name? Talon, and she's deaf, and she was like basically a low-level person, was brought up as a guard. When her partner gets killed, she's like stricken. When they go into battle, she ends up saving someone called Red, who was from the side that they're fighting against, and she takes them and it's another thing, and then they escape. And it was one of my most anticipated releases of last year, and this is my most anticipated of this year. And if you haven't finished, look away. So Loyalty the Shield, who watches your back to the strikers who risk their lives on the battlefield, and most of all Tomorrow, which was one of the last nations free from the Karasin Federation tyranny. But Myra has fallen, and its destruction has unleashed Talon's worst nightmare. With her friends scattered by combat and her mother held captive by the Premier, Talon is forced to betray her fellow strikers and her adopted homeland. She has no choice but to become the Federation's most deadliest war machine, a Sky Hunter. Red is no stranger to the cruelty of the Federation or the torture within its Sky Hunter's labs, but she knows this isn't the end for Myra or Talon. The link between them may be weak, but it could be their only hope to salvage their past and safeguard their future. Absolutely love book 1. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. Cannot wait to read book 2. And then the last book I bought is Lumberjanes Volume 19, A Summer to Remember. Slowly but surely we're getting to the end of this, and it even says this. Summer's coming to an end and they want to go on one last adventure. So the girls all split up like 2 and 2 or 1 and 1, and they we revisit some of the stuff that happens in the past volumes, which I'm very excited to see. So those are all the books I got in September. I'll be leaving here on the side of me 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try my hardest to post twice a week. Sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes work and school gets in the way, and hopefully I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye guys.